Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about renter's insurance and why I think you should get it. Coming up. Hi everyone, this is Ernesto from AttaBoyCowBoy, and on this channel we give you health and wealth tips to help you be successful. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about renter's insurance and why I recommend it. So right now, I'm standing in one of my properties that just burned. You can see all the walls, all the fire damage around me. I'm actually standing inside of somebody's closet. It got gutted by the fire department. The doors are gone. As you can see, all the clothes are gone. And the whole house is trashed. You'll see another video on how the house looks exactly. But this helped open my eyes to something that's heartbreaking. Now we have 7 people actually that live on this property. All 7 of them lost all of their belongings. They lost their home and they lost their deposit. Now that's heartbreaking for me because I don't like to see anybody lose their stuff and be homeless. And on all of our rental agreements, which is pretty standard, most landlords require their tenants to get renter's insurance. Unfortunately, on some of my tenants, I don't always check on a regular basis. So I don't recheck and check, or sometimes people will even give me false paperwork on whether or not they have renter's insurance. So there's a benefit for landlords and there's a benefit for renters. In this particular case, the folks lost everything and they're struggling to find a place to live. They don't have any clothes. They don't have any of their stuff. Some of them have video equipment, they have their actors. I know there's one here that's a really up and coming actress and she just made a big movie and all of her stuff is destroyed, all her costumes, everything. A lot of these folks had computers, they had memory chips, they had pictures, they had momentums, they may have had cards from people that sent them over the years. All of it completely destroyed, inaccessible. Nobody is allowed to come into the house because the house tested positive for asbestos and lead. So even the rooms that were not damaged are going to be gutted and everything has to be properly disposed of. So some of the rooms have brand new clothes, linens, furniture, all of it has to be disposed. By law, no one can take anything out of here. I can't allow the tenants to get their stuff. So the abatement company is going to come and round up all that stuff, and it has a special dump it has to drop it into. It can't even drop it into the regular trash pile where regular trash goes, because this stuff is considered toxic. Now, for the folks that lived here, I haven't confirmed if they had renter's insurance yet. We're still working on that. But as far as I know, a lot of them did not have renter's insurance. So they're going to get absolutely nothing. Remember, when you rent a space, you're never going to be covered by your landlord's insurance policy. It just doesn't work like that. Even if I wanted it, my insurance does not offer that option. You only allow content coverage for the landlord's home, for the owner's home. You have to actually live in the house. So if I do not live in the house, it does not insure their contents. Now, you may be able to find some type of policy like that, but really, if you think about it, why would the landlord want to insure your belongings if you're supposed to buy insurance? It doesn't make sense, right? Now, on a landlord side, it's a big mistake for you not to require your tenants to get renter's insurance and to verify it. I'll tell you why. This particular home, the coverage is only about $500,000. The damages are about $700,000. So there's a gap about $200,000 that is not covered. So that's going to be a loss for me. The tenants, I can go after them. They don't have any money. They basically just lost everything. And if they're renting, it's likely they don't have very many assets to begin with. So that would be futile to go after them. The insurance company is also going to probably go after your tenants if they cause a fire. The fire department has an arson department. They investigate, they found out who did it, and the tenants were honest. They admitted, hey, I left the candle going and it started the whole fire and burned the house down. So the tenants are responsible, whether they had admitted it or not. The arson department is pretty good at figuring that stuff out, and they would figure that out. Also, the insurance company hires a private arson investigator. They come out and they triple verify who did the fire. So the tenants are not going to get reimbursed, and the insurance is probably going to go after them and ask them to pay for some of the damage. As I talked to the insurance adjuster, she told me, hey, listen, we have billions and billions of dollars in claims a year, so why not go after some people? Maybe get $1 billion. It's still $1 billion. It's a lot of money. So definitely, insurance companies are trying to recover their funds. They're going to go after whoever they can. If there's an electronic that malfunctioned in your home, they're going to go after them also. If you have an Apple charge that went bad, they're going to go after Apple. If you have something from Home Depot that went bad, they're going to go after Home Depot. Whoever has the deepest pockets is probably going to get sued by the insurance company. I won't have anything to do with that, but I'm trying to get my house fixed. Now, as a landlord, had I had confirmed that the tenants had renter's insurance, most of them cover about $100,000 of liability insurance for the property. So I would have had 500 plus 7 tenants at 100,000 each. I could have foreseeably had $1.2 million in coverage if all of them had something to do with it. Although only one caused the fire, at least I would have had an extra 100,000 in coverage. Renter's insurance is one of the most affordable insurances you can buy. I have no idea why it's so inexpensive, but for the amount of coverage you get and what you pay, it's a no-brainer. It's really, really good for tenants and for landlords. So I looked into some policies online, and I basically saw a range of $5 to $20 a month. And there's a new company called lemonade.com. Again, that's lemonade.com, like the stuff you drink. And they charge $5 a month. That's a killer deal. And it has all this coverage for all sorts of different things. If someone gets hurt, for the tenant's property, etc., etc., etc. So it gives the tenant some protections, and it also gives me protections. And let's say they have a party and someone slips and falls and whatever, they want to sue the owner of the building. Well, that would go towards the tenant's renter's insurance. They have $100,000 in liability insurance. So their insurance could soak up that claim, and it wouldn't go against my insurance. Because remember, you don't want to file claims. It's going to make your insurance go up. And if you file too many, the insurance company will actually drop you from your policies, which is not something you want. So require all your tenants to get renter's insurance, so that way you can help mitigate your risk, and it helps give you more coverage. And for the people that are staying here, had they had renter's insurance, their insurance would be paying for them to live in hotels or rent them a new apartment and buy them all their stuff brand new and give them everything they need for $5 a month. That's nothing. That's like the price of a Starbucks. So for about $60 a year. So if you're a landlord or if you're a renter, either one, you should get renter's insurance. It definitely benefits both. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, please comment below, and I'm happy to answer your questions.